Pragati, for me, I've always been in the domain of technology and also in the field of cybersecurity. For me, being in this field means driving with purpose, right? For example, today when I go in an automated car, right, I feel very good to go in an automated car, especially where there is a vehicle testing which is done by our own cyber team, right? We give that kind of a comfort to say that okay, this car is absolutely secure because it has been tested by our own cyber team, right? And we are kind of the purpose for us to do this is to making sure that every passenger who's traveling in that car is secured, right? So for me, it means that when I'm in the field of cybersecurity and in the field of technology, it is about purpose and the change that I can bring to everybody who's using that particular technology. So it's very fascinating for me.
Thank you, Deepa. I mean, so well said. Women in tech is also about representation. It's about having a solution, a tech solution for everyone who needs it, and created by just everyone who is there, whether it is men, women, or a very representative workforce. So I think that whole ability of a user centric product design kind of gets demonstrated this. Our leader who inspires us significantly, she has taken the road less traveled. She took cyber as a career trajectory when no one would have thought about it. So Deepa, as Anthony spoke of many things, does some experiences, learnings, some stories come to your mind which you would like to share with all of us?
Thanks, Pragati, and Anthony. Thanks for the inspiring thoughts that you had shared. Right, lot of things come to me, Pragati, and each in each of your career phases, you kind of face challenges, and I'm no exception to that. I've also faced that, right? But the key things that I would like to mention to people, watching this is one. It's very important to stay focused, right? You got to know, you got to know what is it that you really want, and then you got to work towards that, and you'll have to stay focused. When you're doing that, the most important thing is you need to compare yourself only with yourself, right? Never compare yourself with anybody in that particular field, right? Whether it's cyber, whether it's tech or otherwise, right? So that is one of my experiences, because my career trajectory is very different from some of the others within my network, right? So that is the first one that I would like to share. The second one is, in terms of upskilling, right? You got to keep learning. You don't need to know everything, but then you got to keep upskilling yourself, learning new things that is there. The third one is asking for help. When you're doing certain things, you will not know everything. It's important for you to raise your hand and ask for help. And there is, in my career journey, there has been so many people who have helped me whenever I'd asked for help, and many a times without even asking, right? So I've been blessed that way in being in Deloitte for over 28 years, right? So that's one of the most important thing that has happened to me. And so these are three important things that I would look at, Pragati. And to everybody, there are three words that resonate very closely to me. The first one is courage or being bold, right? When you want to do something, just raise your hand. There are multiple roles that I have played. Some of them I've played it well, some of them I've not. Right, but it's okay. At least I have the satisfaction that I have tried doing a lot of things. So courage, being courageous is most. That's the first thing. The second one will be in terms of empathy. When you are as a women in tech, as a leader, it is very important for us to be empathetic towards everybody, right? Towards our client, our family, as well as our teams who kind of make us look good all the time. Right, and the third one is resilience. There are many days, I would have thought like, okay, I'm giving up, right? I don't want to do this anymore. But then there is something in me says, no, you can't give up. Just get going, right? So being resilient is the third important thing, Pragati. So that's how I would put in terms of what I've learned in my career journey.
No, it's incredible, Deepa. I think what really stuck with me was we have in control the story that we want to make for ourselves. So dream, create that story for yourself because it is your own and no one else's. Guard it with excellence, guard it with resilience, and create an ecosystem. If you need to make that dream come true, ask for help. And I think Deepa, we all look up to you in many ways, and absolutely you are an epitome of driving excellence. So I think this is not only applicable for women; it is applicable for just everyone and anyone who is
Being
watching
very
us.
kind to me, Pragati. Thank you.
I think belief is so important. Self belief is of paramount importance. But Deepa, as I come to you, I'm flipping this question. So, as a business leader who's also a woman in tech, what is that one thing that you are doing to build that pipeline?
Okay, so Pragati, I'm very new to this job, to the role that's been given to me. So a few of the things that we are doing is whatever is getting done at a firm level, we want to replicate it within cyber. Some of the key initiative is the first one is to make sure that there is more opportunity for women to come in, be part of certain initiatives, right? That is one thing that I'm kind of encouraging to making sure that we have more women who are willing to raise their hand and speak, right? So that's something that I'm kind of encouraging. The second one is to making sure that we give the right mentorship and sponsorship for women, just to making sure that their voice is heard, right? Nominating them for certain programs. That's something that we're doing. And one of the global initiatives that we have is Women in Cyber. Right, that's a global initiative that we have. So we have many of our own team members being part of those initiatives globally, and they work directly with the global cyber leader who happens to be a woman as well, right? So the Women in Cyber that we drive is one of the key initiatives that we make sure that there is good participation from Deloitte South Asia as well. A lot of things to do, but these are few things that we've been doing in the past, and we continue to do that.
Thanks, Deepa. I think any beginning is a great beginning.